The rumor rat may be taking a nap, but the Tease Toucan is out in full force, as a lot of interesting things are happening around the internet today in regards to Nintendo Switch. We're covering them all for you. We've got Google maybe teaming up in some capacity. We have Castle Crashers hinting its way toward the system. We've got Mutant Year Zero popping up on GameFly, and a very, very yummy Borderlands 2 tease. Gabe, where you want to begin?
I want to begin with Google. It is a big deal, honestly, because there is a lot going on in the gaming space right now. We have rumors of big companies buying other big companies. We know that next gen is coming for PlayStation and Xbox at some point. Nintendo is kind of just like in the middle of it all, just like saying, hey, we're cool. And they are undoubtedly cool. But Google has a presentation coming at GDC where they will unveil their gaming efforts. We had that controller image come out and people really hated it and said it was ugly, and that proved to not even be real. It was just a mock-up that's
not a good looking controller.
Yeah, it was a mock-up based off a prototype from some like of the stuff that they had like filed for as far as patents and things like that. So something Google is happening. The theory seems to be that we're going to be able to just like stream games on like a tab and just like play games like that. But Zach, we now know that Joy-Con and Pro controllers are going to be supported through the API with whatever Google is doing. Now, does that mean that maybe we'll be able to stream some Nintendo games on there? Probably not, right?
Probably not.
But
the dream of Super Mario Odyssey on your browser is one that will not be realized. But yeah, they're definitely up to a lot of big things here. People were seen testing Assassin's Creed Odyssey in Chrome a while back, and now the announcement is just mere days away. So this could just be incorporating as much support as possible, wanting to have every controller that they can think of included in their API so you can use whatever. But even if that's the case, I still think like the idea of playing some games with the Joy-Con, one, gives them more use, and two, is kind of fun.
Should I tease them? There's something coming about playing certain games on a PC with certain stuff. But Zach, you said every controller. Do you think that the Ouya controller will be on there?
Ooh. They've got the Joy-Con, they got the grip, and like, let's be clear, you can already play Pro Controller on Steam, and you can already connect the Joy-Con via Bluetooth to...
We're aware, yeah. This is just a very Google-specific thing, and I just thought that it was cool that they're like playing along in any way at all.
Right, and we'll have to see what Google actually does and how complex or how broad stroke their project stream is, but it's still kind of nifty to see your controllers. I mean, I have so many Joy-Con now, that'll be cool to have them work for this, whatever it ends up being.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Big stuff coming from Google.
Yeah, we'll have to keep tabs and see what is revealed at GDC. Okay, let's go to Castle Crashers, Gabe. The Behemoth is a company that we've said, hey, their games would be perfect fits on a Nintendo Switch. And Castle Crashers is kind of one of those like OG Xbox Live arcade experiences that people love as a co-op bonanza. And why not bring that to Switch? It would be a beautiful marriage. Well, now Behemoth is... this is like a tease of all teases, because it's 4 controllers, 4 Joy-Con in the Castle Crashers colors. PAX East is just 2 weeks away. The Behemoth loves their PAX presence. This is... it's got to be happening.
Yeah, it's basically an announcement. Like, honestly, okay, it's happening. That's really cool. It's a great fit for Nintendo Switch. If anybody's played Castle Crashers in the past, it's been on a lot of platforms. You mentioned XBLA, but it also came to PlayStation and Steam, and it's been other places now. It makes so much sense. I wonder how many people are going to experience it for the first time. I wonder how well it sells, because the game is quality, but it is like really old too. So I wonder how it does on Switch, like how it performs. And I'm not talking like graphically, it'll run like perfectly. I'm just talking like sales wise. Like, is this going to translate to like a whole new like generation of Castle Crasher like lovers?
I mean, the game came out 11 years ago.
Yeah,
so
it is old.
That is substantial, and there definitely are plenty of Switch owners that weren't, playing Xbox 360 when Castle Crashers released. So regardless, it's a super cool experience, and maybe it leads Behemoth to do something more and beyond on Switch, and I think that's exciting. Plus, it's something that people have asked for a long time. We've mentioned it in multiple videos. It'll be good to have on the platform. So unless this is some insane bait and switch, look forward to Castle Crashers coming soon. Next, we've got another game that looks to be almost assuredly coming to Switch. GameFly had a bit of a leaky faucet and let drip a page about Mutant Year Zero Deluxe Edition, and they say it'll hit Switch on June 25th of this year.
Yeah, the announcement for this is probably incoming. We've had GameFly leak stuff before, and Zach, you mentioned the rumor rant and some other animal that I forgot in the beginning of the video, but you forgot about
the Tease Toucan game.
The Tease Toucan, but what about the leaky lizard? What about that? You didn't mention that, did you?
I haven't, man. Leaky Lizard's getting old. There's been a lot of leaks this generation.
Yeah.
I can see it on his weathered skin. But this game, very highly regarded. If you don't know much about Mutant Year Zero, Road to Eden, that's a lot of words, Deluxe Edition. But it's about a duck, a girl, and a boar adventuring through a very dangerous world. It's XCOM, but with real-time movement, and it's pretty good. I don't know that it's like earth-shattering, but it seems like it'll be a really solid fit for Switch.
Yeah, I wanted to play it when it first came out. I was like interested in it. I just never got around to it. If it happens on Switch, I'm sure I will give it a go. I'm surprised that it's coming. It's a very pretty game on other platforms.
It is.
Yeah, I wonder how that's gonna look on Switch. But yeah, this is like actually kind of exciting. And shout out to GameFly for just like giving us this leak.
Thanks, GameFly. And now we have another game besides Mario Maker 2 coming in June. And again, third-party support, big, small, always welcome. So getting Behemoth and getting Mutant Year Zero, that's
medium.
Good stuff.
This is neither big or small. It's medium.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now, the one that to me is the most juicy, and this is where that Tease Toucan is just squawking the loudest, Gabe. He woke me up. Holy cow. Yeah, that's exactly what it sounded like, though.
Okay, all right.
You recreated it perfectly.
All right, making sure.
Gearbox they're doing all sorts of teases. They love packs. They have been quiet as of late, and they keep teasing new games coming to packs. Now, we believe one of them is probably Borderlands 3, but today they give us a very pixelated image of Maya and Borderlands 2, which we feel has to be connected to Nintendo Switch.
Right? Why would they? We know that like there was a collection already on PS4 and Xbox One, so it's not like a definitive edition of Borderlands 2 for like Xbox and PS4, probably, right? That I fear.
No, I mean, 2K has voiced their love for Switch. They talked about how Civ was, it sold beyond their expectations. Borderlands has been just a matter of time type situation. I mean, the game was on Vita, for crying out loud, so it can be on Switch.
That's very true. Very, very true.
So getting exposure and spreading the Borderlands love before 3 comes out, this is a great way to start the hype cycle and get things going. Now, will Switch receive the inevitable Borderlands 3?
Probably not.
Probably not, but maybe.
Although it is made with Unreal, and Switch supports Unreal. It's not impossible, but
2K puts their basketball games, their newest basketball games that look good, on the Switch. So there's nothing to say that they couldn't bring this if Gearbox really wanted to, and maybe getting their feet wet with Borderlands 2 would be good. Now, I think it's funny that the picture is so blurry, because I hope that Borderlands 2 looks better than this on Switch. I think that's an unintended little goof there. No, it definitely won't look this pixelated, but I hope it should look and run well. I think, is that the one that you'd want, Borderlands 2?
Yeah, probably. That's the one that's most highly regarded and reviewed the best. As long as it's not like Handsome Jack or like the what was it? The prequel that was like a sequel, like the pre-sequel. Like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Like that one I don't want. But yeah, I think 2 is a really good one. Online co-op, another FPS on Switch, good RPG action. I think it'd be good.
I think there's been some Borderlands fatigue given the re-releases and given the pre-sequel and kind of just like given Gearbox's track record in general, but we were going back and looking. Borderlands 2 reviewed incredibly well, and at the time it was kind of cream of the crop for cooperative shooters with a kick. Yeah. And so bringing that to Switch and having hopefully local and online co-op running well, like, it's not only a good blast from the past, good to get another third party on board, more and more with 2K and Gearbox, but it'll add a nice FPS looter shooter experience to Switch. It's not, the Division 2 or Anthem, but I think it'll be a nice get, especially if it's priced appropriately.
Yeah, I'm going to force you to go into the Wasteland with me.
Wow.
Yeah.
How are you gonna force me?
We'll put you to sleep and then just like drag you. Probably.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, nice and easy. A light kidnapping job. It's just light work.
Goodness gracious. Yeah. I'm gonna have to hold on dearly to my Tease Toucan and hope he can fly me away in time before you get me. No, honestly, I think it'll be fun. I'm excited to go back to a game that did a lot of the stuff that today's games do without some of the 2019 elements. It'll be sort of a weird, like, just weird to go back to that and experience it. So hopefully this does come to fruition. Hopefully it comes soon. I think this would be a great game to fill some of that gap between now and the fall onslaught for Switch. So hopefully they can unveil this at PAX East, and hopefully it has a pretty soonish release date. I hope that's the case for all of these. You know, Mutant Year Zero is June according to GameFly. That's good. If Castle Crashers and Borderlands 2 can come in the summer as well, hey, I'm all about that. Let us know your take in the comments down below on Google and Switch. Let us know your take on Castle Crashers, Borderlands 2, Mutant Year Zero. Which one are you most excited for? I gotta go with Borderlands 2, honestly, Gabe.
Yeah, mutant. I'm gonna go be a mutant.
In Borderlands?
No, Mutant Year Zero is what I'm most excited for, probably. Is what I was telling you.
Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, you can be a mutant. I mean, there's definitely mutants in Castle Crashers, so that is the theme. Maybe Nintendo is going for a mutant year. They also have Ultimate Alliance. Everything makes sense. It's all coming together. Give us your take in the comments down below. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, for myself and Gabe, thank you. SwitchForce out.